Judge holds emergency hearing on Trump's deployment of California National Guard troops to Portland and grants a motion to block all new troops.
It seems like we have quite the cabal in the judicial system currently. These people have been placed into power by legitimate communist donors, and they're going to continue to, wreak havoc on our culture and civilization as long as they're allowed to. Many of the judges, not all, many of the judges are funded by people who are enemies of this country, and they are intentionally making things worse in their own community, and people are paying the price. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ Cruise the That's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for, Cruise the Internet. We're going to put topics on the screen. We're going to speculate on what's true. We're going to make fun of people and have a couple laughs. Then talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems going on in the world, all right? So we do have a fee for the show. The fee is very simple. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right. Shortest intro ever.
That's how we like it.
Yep.
Bro, did you catch the UFC fights this past weekend?
Yeah, I couldn't avoid them. They were 3 feet away from my face.
Yeah, bro, we got this new TV. It felt like I was right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's one of those Zuckerberg high defs.
That's what it was.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was like right there.
No, it was a great weekend though, man.
It was
absolutely
awesome.
Great weekend.
Yeah, one of the best weekends I've had in a long time.
Yeah. Like I definitely.
Aside from all the cool shit, it was great people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like Dana's crew is just top notch, bro.
Dana, Skip, Marty, Ross, like
all the guys.
Trey, E, like great weekend. Great.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. It was awesome.
Dude, the fight power slap. I was trying to tell Madot still doesn't believe. He's not believing the hype with power slap.
Dude, I'll be real. I didn't know what to expect. Okay, because like everybody else, I've been kind of seeing it, not really into it because it's like whatever.
Well, you see it from your phone, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
I don't know. Like I didn't get it, but when we went in there and sat down, and the first slap knocked that out, like the very first slap, I was hooked.
Yeah,
that was
instantly,
dude.
Bro. Instantly.
And people don't understand how hard these people are hitting each other, and then how big some of these dudes are, bro.
Bro, big juicy?
Yeah, 460 pounds, dude.
Man.
Like, these are massive, massive dudes. And then, there's little guys too, but it was, I loved it. Yeah. I would definitely, I would pay to go to that.
I was about
100%.
To I would pay to go see that.
Yes.
Shit. I think that's the thing, because it's like, bro, like
it's a party too, dude.
That's
like
what I'm saying. It's the atmosphere.
It's not like you're sitting in a seat at a baseball game.
Yeah.
Like there's like a bullpen and everybody's partying and it's like
there's bars.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Like it's bro, listen, they have the way that they have set that up.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, they run the best entertainment company on the planet. I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there was like all the influencers that were there. I mean, it was absolutely insane. It was insane. Power slap was phenomenal. The UFC fights, phenomenal.
Of course.
I mean,
the whole experience was awesome.
It was great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. But yeah, so that was our weekend.
Yep.
How's everybody else's weekend going? Chat, how we doing? We got chat rolling. Chat's rolling right now. Guys, remember, if you would like an opportunity to be in the illustrious chat, you can check the description in the link. Check the link in the description below. You can also watch out on our stories on all social media platforms. We'll put the link up. We're starting to pull in more and more people, so we're opening up slowly and surely. But hop on in, man. Chat's rolling. How's everybody doing? Chat's good, live and well. Yeah. Okay. All right, chilling. We here. No, y'all ain't chilling, bro. Y'all are menaces today. It's absolutely menace. But yeah, man. Got a great show. We got some things going on, a lot of things to talk about, catch up on. It's kind of one of the hard things, man. Like when we're out and like doing something else, like to not be in.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming back, I'm like, what the fuck happened?
By the way, I didn't care either.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I was like, I saw shit coming up on my Instagram feed. I'm like, yeah, look at that later.
I don't care. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of catching up to do. So let's get into our cruise, guys. Remember, if you would like to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can find them all linked there. Headline number one. Let's do updates on ICE. That seems to be the big talk of the town. Kind of all over the country. There's a lot of stuff happening. Let's go up to Portland first. We got Portland, Oregon. This video is going viral right now. ICE rolls Portland protester away on flatbed cart as Trump says city is burning to the ground. So no nonsense immigrations and customs enforcement agents in Portland, they wheeled a protester away from a demonstration on a flatbed cart when he refused to walk himself. The agency then shared that clip on their official Twitter account and has now amassed tens of millions of views. The agency shared the footage. And this was after President Donald Trump noted that the city is burning to the ground as demonstrators take to the streets to rail against the administration. Check this clip out.
Even the police have gotten soft. Like, bro, they should be dragging that guy, like letting his face on the ground and shit.
Well,
like that's what they used to do.
I've been listen. That like I believe that's
I did
happening.
see one dude spit on that guy
and got.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's why I'm like, listen, they've been doing it. It's hard to get everything captured on.
Yeah, but dude, you know what? These are the people who've been running wild, terrorizing everybody for years. It is what it is.
They're lucky. This is all.
Bro,
getting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're lucky, bro. And like, listen, we've talked about it. These people are pussies. Okay?
Yeah,
absolute. Because the moment
they've never had hands laid on them, bro.
And the moment they get hands laid on them, they're crying. I didn't even do anything.
That's the first thing they all say.
You know, it's like, guys, just take it,
bro. You ever had to beat somebody's ass for real, like in real life?
Oh yeah.
And then when you're like just about done beating them, when you start beating them, I think we should talk about this. When you start beating them, they say the same shit every time.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. And they say it real fast.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't.
Should have fucked around, man.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
Bro. Once it's going, it's over, bro. It is what it is. And these people deserve it. Now something interesting that's happening up in Portland, Oregon right now. We've talked about this judiciary treason tyrannical mess that's been going on with all these federal judges trying to, stop stuff. And then, the Supreme Court ruled that, hey, you can only do it in your area, right? You have to do it inside your district. You can't put these, mandates and injunctions federally, right? Well, they're still going to do it in their districts. That's what this one is. Judge holds emergency hearing on Trump's deployment of California National Guard troops to Portland and grants a motion to block all new troops. So U.S. District Judge Karen Immergut, held an emergency hearing Sunday evening after President Trump circumvented her previous order halting troops deployment to Portland. So, again, you got these judges who don't care about the actual people who are affected by the illegal migration. They're just, they have their little power trips and they want to run with it. And like, it's crazy because they have no real basis. Like you ask these people, why they do these things. Like what foundation are they standing on? Like, how can you possibly argue that it's okay to not try to clean up these streets? Like, they have nothing to stand on. They have absolutely nothing. Instead, they just try to wave their, the penises on the table. I'm a judge. I should do this. And so, that's happening. I say throw her in jail too. Wheel her ass off on the cart.
I mean, dude, look, it seems like we have quite the cabal in the judicial system currently. And it's not going to take very much longer for this kind of shit before people start taking care of these things on their own. I mean, when you're a dad and your child, going back to last week's show, and your daughter is pulled out of her bed and executed on the floor of a place she's visiting, by some dude who's been let out of jail 30 times, it's only a matter of time before people start to realize who's actually responsible directly and handling that. And this happens in every collapsing society. These people have been placed into power by legitimate communist donors, and they're going to continue to wreak havoc on our culture and civilization as long as they're allowed to. And I don't think it's going to take very much longer for culture and society to really understand who is allowing these people to walk free. Because right now, like, everybody says, well, it's the Democrats. Yeah, but I'm talking about like names and addresses, right? And that's the next step of what happens in a situation like this. And if I was a judge right now, I certainly wouldn't be allowing people to walk free that were repeat violent offenders of any sort. I think people are really tired of it. And then when they stop, like they take it to this point where they're actively blocking the federal government from trying to do what the people want. Because let's be real, dude. Almost everybody I've seen outside these little agitators, like these weirdos, is like, yes, please come here and clean the shit up. In fact, Trump said he was going to do it in St. Louis, which I was like, yes.
Yeah, and I don't even think we have a big migrant issue here.
Yeah, but I mean, we do have a big crime issue here.
We do have.
We have a violent crime issue here, bro, and it's bad, and it needs to be handled.
Yeah.
So order has to be restored in some way, shape, or form, and somebody has to be willing to do that. And these people are actively trying to stop that, which puts their own citizens and their own communities in legitimate, direct danger of violence. And I think people are tired of it, dude.
Well, they are, and it's increasing, right? Like I'm seeing. I feel like there's this like steady incline of these people kind of instigating the violence that they say they're not promoting and wanting, right? Let's go to Chicago real quick because there was a video that shows an unhinged driver slam into an ICE vehicle in Chicago. And this is like with the string of attacks, right? So this video came out. It shows a black SUV literally ramming into an ICE vehicle that had agents inside of it. This is the clip. Let's check it out.
For the units, the 9 units on the citywide coming in as assisted PO. There was a federal agent.
So that black SUV is not
Eddie Mary,
that's the civilian.
Ran him off the road, making him crash. We had a male Hispanic
then
who ran
floors
from
it
the vehicle.
on his ass.
The callers in a
ends up like crashing off to the side there.
Also, another report that the agents were getting assaulted by a large crowd at that location. Nothing further right now. 9th District, Zone 13.
And I believe some shots were actually fired because of this case.
Did they shoot that guy?
Yeah, it was a woman actually.
Did she die?
No, she's hospital though. She's in the hospital.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But here's the messed up thing, bro.
Look, bro, real talk, man. Like, that's a weapon.
Yeah.
You're trying to hurt people. That's insane. This is the problem with this insane shit that's been spewed for the last 6-7 years about how Nazis and this and that and all this shit. Like, now
this is what it results in.
Yeah, and that woman probably thinks she's a hero. She's a hero amongst her little friends.
Yeah. Well, and here's something that we got to address too, because it's not just judges that are, trying to stop the progress being made for the people. This came out about the situation that the city of Chicago reportedly they ordered police to ignore these attacks.
That's what I heard too. I actually heard that came from the governor.
Well, so it made its way down. There's actually like they have the actual dispatch recording of it. I have the clip here. We got it. Let's check it out.
Okay, 10-4 MPD units responding to 39th Police in Kedzie per 999. If you guys can just. For the units responding to 39th and Police in Kedzie.
So she's dispatching units to go to assist ICE agents, okay?
Okay, 10-4 MPD units responding to 39th Police in Kedzie per 999. If you guys can just. For the units responding to 39th and Place in Kedzie, if you guys can start heading there as quick as you can, and then just hold tight for instructions with 999.
999.
999.
For the chief of patrol, clear everybody up. We're not responding over there.
Radio check. And again, per the chief of patrol, we have all the units that per 999. Chief of Patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location.
62, we're going to clear out as soon as we can, Spot. We're like locked in over here, so we're going to do the best we can to get out of here as soon as we can.
That's insane.
It's insane. It's insane. Now, who is that guy? That's the chief of patrol is Chief John P. Hine, this gentleman right here. And now there's calls for his resignation. But again, like, I don't think it came from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody had to give it to him. Who gave him that order? Who gave him that order? And here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's actually illegal for law enforcement to do that because those agents were
against their oath.
Against the oath and actual law. Like, it's against law. When you have an officer in need of aid, they have a duty to respond.
Yeah.
Have a duty, and so
I don't know, man. I don't know. I read all kinds of things about this. I did happen to catch this. What I heard was that it came from Pritzker. So, which wouldn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't
if it's
surprise
true.
me. It doesn't surprise me.
You know, he's been just running his mouth, dude. I think we're going to see him get arrested.
He should.
Yeah,
he should. They'll have to use 2 sets of handcuffs, probably 3.
Have to use a fucking tow truck. Pick his fat ass up. Forklift. He's going to be one of them people, they got to cut the hole out of the house, drive the forklift in, and get him the fuck out.
Bro, Pritzker gives he gives
Big Mac vibes.
Huh?
Big Mac vibes?
Yeah, but like Nikolai Ceausescu, bro. Like, I feel like
he gives me the vibes of like when you go to the all you can eat buffet and you look over and he's the guy with shit all over his face. You know, like just all over him, all over. You know how like some people eat ribs, bro? Like, and they got like some of the sauce up here in the top.
You're like, how the f did it go?
Yeah, you're like, how did it get up here, bro? And it gets up here. He's that guy. I guarantee it, dude.
He takes 2 ribs off the tray and puts them on a plate, and then takes the tray.
Yeah. Bro, for real though, have you ever eaten ribs? Have you ever eaten with someone that's like that? The shit just gets everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, it was a Tinder date.
Bro, oh, it was?
Yeah, bro.
It was you?
No, bro. Like, we can get into it. You know, I went on a date with this girl. This was, obviously many years before I met my beautiful love of my life. But no, dude, we went out to this fucking restaurant and she ordered shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay, just like grilled shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, like that's cool. Bro, she starts devouring this fucking shrimp. And then she's like,
oh, come on, man.
Bro, listen. Bro, listen.
Come on.
I went to the bathroom, paid the check, and I just left. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I paid the
You didn't tell her?
No, I just left, bro.
Man, that's why you gotta tell her so she don't do it next time. No, you're like, hey, you're gross.
Not my problem.
I'm leaving.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Bro, sick. But so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. That's why I don't eat ribs.
Is that why you don't eat
Yeah,
ribs?
because I'm afraid I might become that guy.
Barbecue
That's unacceptable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was imagining for later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Yo, Jesus. But yeah, I mean, dude, these people gotta go to jail, bro.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. I don't care if this guy didn't matter. Let's say the order did come from Pritzker. You're still complicit.
Let's be real, dude. These people have operated without any consequence for years and years and years and years and years. Many of the judges, not all, many of the judges are funded by people who are enemies of this country, and they are intentionally making things worse in their own community. And people are paying the price. And it's not going to be long before people put that together, that they understand that the judge that lives right over there is the one that got my cousin killed or my daughter killed or my husband killed in a carjacking because they wanted to play politics instead of following the rule of law.
Right.
And when that starts to happen and people start to put that together, which they are right now, it's going to be a problem. And look at this woman.
This is the judge in Portland.
Look, bro, she lives in a fake world. She's not down there dealing with all this shit.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't know what it's like to deal with the crime that their policies are creating. They have armed security all the time. They don't go to places where regular people go. They go to places where judges go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fake fantasy land, bro. And, these people think they're above the law when they're the ones that are supposed to enforce the law. And it's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting, dude.
Those people should be completely removed from their responsibilities at a minimum.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
Yeah. Because, I mean, dude, they have an oath as well, right?
They don't give a shit about that. Those people don't care about that.
They got to go.
There's no honor or integrity or anything with those people.
No.
It's all about who they're going to please so they can get more money, so they can stay in their little social circle and be somebody special.
It's so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This shit's wild, man. Chat, what do we got on this, man? Chat, let's get somebody from the chat in. What we got? Who has something on this, on the ICE shit up in Chicago or any of these judges? Who has something on it? Who wants to come in on this? Let's get Michael in.
Nah, bro, I don't eat ribs, even at home. I don't like them.
Like beef ribs?
I don't like them.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Mike, what you got on this, bro?
Listen, there needs to be a lot of accountability. And for starters, I appreciate you guys. You've been doing so much for the community. I hope you guys realize that, of how much we actually appreciate what you guys do. For starters, man, like, I think the general public is tired of it and they see through this, plain and simple. These federal judges really need to be held accountable because they are actively hurting Americans in their everyday decisions. Like, for criminals that are being released, they should be held accountable for those crimes.
I agree.
I totally agree, especially if it's being released for an offense that is violent, that they've already had one violent offense, right? Like, if you had, let's say you got in a fist fight and you got arrested or something, right? Okay. Not straight to the wood chipper. But if you're someone that like stabs someone and you do your time, you get back out and then you rape someone, bro, it should be automatic death penalty.
It should.
Immediately.
Those people don't belong in our society, bro.
Yeah, these people simply just need to be removed. I mean,
yeah,
it boggles my mind how, like, this has been allowed. I personally feel like we need a complete restructure of our entire judicial system.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beyond corrupt at this point.
I think the structure works if we actually work the structure.
Yeah, right.
You know, and I think that's where we get and I also think that's where Trump's like trying to balance I think he understands that the system works.
It's not the system.
But the system has been violated and people have not, like, it's just like the gun laws, right? Like, we could sit here, like the left likes to say, oh, we need more laws. Well, yeah, we could make the perfect law, but if nobody abides by it, it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
And I think that's what's going on with the, with the judicial system in this country as well.
For sure, bro. We're over litigious.
It kind of goes with what you guys have been preaching about, holding the American standard in your everyday life as an individual. If we did this as an entire nation, our laws would naturally be, held to their standard. And it's simply not happening. I mean, just the lack of respect amongst each other needs to change as well. It's not where we used to be, and it's just not a good direction that we're heading. And, I hope we can all fix this as, one nation.
Well, I mean, we've been through a lot of shit as a country, dude. I think we can get through this.
Yeah.
I really do. But it is going to take some drastic action at this point to reset us on the right course. So
what would you say is a realistic thing to do to kind of bring us to the turning point?
I mean, I think the first thing that we have to do is we have to call this shit out unapologetically and demand that it changes. We can't be silent. That's the thing that we have to understand. Those of us, you guys, us, who have been talking about these things for years and years and years, you got to remember, we're ahead. Our little group here, we're ahead of the curve, okay? We're over here like, and this is what's going on. This is what, and the regular guy down the street, he's kind of just waking up being like, what's going on?
Why is this shit so fucked up?
Right, exactly. And so we have to do our best part to like help people understand what's going on, encourage them to speak up, encourage them to not be afraid. And I think that's a good starting point. If everybody did that, like you said, Michael, we wouldn't have this problem to begin with. The problem became when we all basically kept giving people more ground and more ground and more ground, saying, you know what, it doesn't affect me directly, so it's whatever. But the reality is cumulatively, it does affect us all directly.
Yep.
And so I think that's the first thing. And I think the second thing is, we need our government and our FBI and the good people who are in these agencies, because there are good people in them, to step the up and do their jobs. Like, if people are not doing what they're supposed to do, they should be removed. They should be arrested. Trump campaigned on cleaning all this shit up, dude. And the reason people are pissed at him is because he hasn't taken enough action. It's not that he's doing too much. And so, that's my opinion on it. I don't think we're very far from, I mean, look, man, I could just be real, like real talk. If I was a father and some criminal was released 37 times and then killed my kid, that judge would be in some trouble. Yep. Real talk. And there would be nobody that could stop me, and I wouldn't care. And I'm actually surprised that shit isn't happening.
Well, I saw something here, Mike. We appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna put you back down.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, great point, bro. Great point.
But I saw something. I tried to get into it. I think it's still fresh, but I actually did see something. I think another federal judge, like somebody like set her house on fire or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she defied an order. Listen, if the
there you go, law-abiding citizen, the movie.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's the thing. It's like when the system fails to protect the civilians. The civilians can
have to
protect.
We have to, bro.
That's how it works.
And that can be twofold. That can be with the criminals themselves. It can also be against the judges.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this judge shit's got to stop, bro.
It has to.
It has to. There's an elitist attitude amongst a big group of these judges. Now, I know some judges, bro, and the judges I know are amazing.
Yeah.
They're really good people. They care about law and order, and they're straight about it. But it's been infected, and it's corrupt. And I think another thing is the good judges got to start paying attention to these who are doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%, man. Guys, let us know down in the comments, man. With that being said, let's go cruise some of these comments. We got some interesting ones. This first one came from Austin Tino Herbert. It says, I was watching the UFC fights on Saturday night and saw my boys Andy and DJ sitting ringside. I jumped up and started clapping and yelling louder about that than when Pereira got the knockout.
That's awesome.
Big facts. Yeah.
That was awesome.
It's a great time, man.
It was great.
Great time. Pereira, bro. He's a big dude.
Bro, I'll tell you who I was impressed with was Yuri.
Yuri's a big dude.
God dang, bro.
He's a big dude.
That dude, first of all, that first half of that fight, he got his ass whooped.
I thought he was going to go down.
I thought he was too.
Yeah.
Well, we all did. We were all talking about it.
Yeah. It's funny. So about Pereira, so Trey, right? Dana's EP guy.
Yeah.
So when Pereira came in the room,
yeah,
right, was talking with Dana. Dude, Pereira's a massive individual.
Yeah. Well, Trey's big too.
Well, and so
yeah.
So I slid up next to Trey. I said, "Yo, bro." I said, "Be real with me right now. Like, if Pereira,
just grabbed him.
What do you do?
Gotta shoot him."
He looked at me. Trey said, he just looked at me like this.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot him, bro. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Like,
there's nothing you could do.
There's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
Like,
he's a dude.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, the big guy, and they're all like, I could not believe that Yuri's a 205 guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is the biggest 205 I've ever seen in my life.
When he's
at least,
fighting,
bro. I'm telling you, I was wearing my boots, bro. So I'm like 6'4", 6'5" in my boots, and that was like as big as me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the other thing. Cause like bro, I think they say Pereira's like 6'3". He's not 6'3".
Yeah.
That dude's like 6'4", 6'5". Like, these are massive dudes, bro. It was just awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. Ostino, appreciate you, bro. This next one is Joe Marinari. Joe Marinari. He said, threw in an extra 45-minute workout today just from hearing Andy's quick trip order.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, brother. You did one for me.
That's for you. Yeah. That's for you, bro. That was a lot, man. Yeah.
Bro, I used to eat like that every day.
It's crazy.
I ate like that every day.
It's crazy.
Every day. Yeah.
What's so funny?
What? Yeah, I was dedicated. Dedicated, bro. Listen, I go all in, brother. Whatever the goal, I'm all in.
Last one, we got you made somebody upset, Andy.
I did. Again?
This is from the Last Ninja Builder.
Okay. Sounds racist.
The Last Ninja Builder. Oh, that actually does sound pretty racist. Yeah. Like, coming from me, that's pretty racist. The Last Ninja Builder says, you bozos can't even use your own effing brain and discernment. Candace is a gatekeeper to detract and muddy the water.
Okay. All right. I don't even know what to say to that, bro. Bozos.
Yeah, because he knows.
Yeah.
He absolutely knows.
Yeah. You know what?
He's building ninjas.
I did pretty good for not using my brain, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just stopped when we started podcasting.
Yeah.
Like, you use your brain for everything else. It just stopped here.
It is interesting how people can't put those two things together. Like, maybe this dude wins at everything he does. Maybe he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. You know what I'm saying?
At least one or two.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm an expert in everything, but I'm not I'm not stupid.
I know a thing or two.
Because I seen a thing or two.
That's it, bro. You've seen some things.
I seen the Last Ninja Builder make dumbass comments. That's for sure.
Guys, we appreciate you, though, man, for being real ass fans. Thank you, guys.
What's he even trying to say? She's a gatekeeper to detract and muddy the water.
Yeah, she's psyop, bro.
Everything's a psyop.
Yeah, this is a psyop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, we're Illuminati.
That's right.
Freemasons, right? Isn't that the crew I belong to?
1500 degree.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, man. Guys, we appreciate you, though. Keep liking, keep commenting. Make sure you guys are subscribed and stay up to date with the latest drops from Real AF on any platforms that you catch us. Let's keep cruising. We got headline 2. This was an interesting one. I don't know what to make of it. I honestly didn't even really know much about this guy, but let's dive into a little bit, see what Andy's got on this. Bloody Mark Sanchez seen stumbling down Indianapolis sidewalk after being stabbed in a fight with grease truck driver. It's weird. Now,
what's a grease truck?
I think they go and like collect the grease from restaurants. I think.
What's the chat? Chat probably knows, huh?
Chat, is that right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Listen, chat. They're great. Now, Mark Sanchez. I honestly didn't know. I guess what era was he in?
It wasn't that long ago, I don't think.
Yeah, like I didn't know.
He went to USC and then he played for the Jets, and I think he played for a couple other teams.
Was he good?
He was great at USC.
Yeah,
and then in the pros, he was, not really.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay,
and then he became a commentator.
Yeah,
yeah. I never met him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really, yeah,
but I mean, this is a very weird story, and let's just dive into it. See what we got. Somebody said he was Tom Brady's bitch.
Okay. I think most people play with Tom Brady.
Yeah, so let's dive into this, man. Let's see what we got here. We got a bloody Mark Sanchez. He was seen staggering along the street, clutching his wound after being stabbed in the side. Dramatic new footage from the Saturday attack shows. The former Jets quarterback, who's 38. Oh, he's not that old. He looks a lot older than 38. But he's shown putting a hand on what appears to be a bloody injury just below his chest as he walks down the street in Indianapolis, according to the video obtained by the Post. The footage was recorded minutes after the brawl, just after midnight Saturday, which resulted in a 69-year-old grease truck driver stabbing Sanchez multiple times after Sanchez allegedly attacked him, according to authorities. Sanchez stumbled from an alleyway where the fight happened into a nearby bar where the owner called paramedics. Here's the clip. Let's check this out. This is him stumbling out. I mean, you can see it on the shirt. I mean, with a wound right there, bro, you're worried about.
He's lucky he's alive.
Well, he's got about probably like legitimately maybe 15 minutes from there.
Yeah.
Because you're worried about tension pneumothorax. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, that's lungs, pleural space. I mean, that's not good at all.
Dude, he's lucky he's alive.
But here's the thing. They released a picture of the
I know.
69-year-old.
Yeah.
This is the picture that they released of him. I mean,
look at that laceration on his face.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, like, dude, like, here's the thing. I don't know the full story. And I don't think anybody does. Like, I can't even think of the scenarios that I guess would even get to this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
these guys were drunk, right? Or Mark Sanchez, was he intoxicated? I'm sure he was.
I think.
I mean, look, dude, most of this shit has alcohol to do with it.
Yeah.
You know, most of the, like, if you talk to a prosecutor or someone who's involved in the court system, ask them, say, how many of the violent crimes have to do with alcohol?
Yeah.
It's like almost all of them, alcohol or drugs. So, you know, alcohol's, you know, it makes people crazy, bro. You know, you're drunk, you're an athlete.
You got that liquid courage.
Yeah. And this guy's like, you, like, says some aggressive shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not taking that shit from this guy, this little guy. You know what I mean? And like, dude, it's just not good, man.
Yeah.
And now, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to Mark Sanchez, but it ain't going to be good. It's probably going to cost him his career. It's probably going to cost him his reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? You went out for 10 beers and you gave your whole life away? Like, that's not smart, man. And especially when you're in the public eye, bro, you have to be like cognizant of that shit.
You got to be, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Yeah. So apparently, I'm trying to read the statement here. So, well, first of all,
that looks like a stab wound on the guy's cheek.
A slice, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like he accidentally hit himself trying to stab.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mark. I don't know,
Yeah.
but Mark is facing upgraded felony charges right now. So he was rushed to the hospital in a critical condition. Again, I mean, you got anything in your thoracic cavity, bro, you get punctured, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was rushed to the hospital in critical condition following the incident. So he was initially charged with several misdemeanors, but then after the details and the extent of the victim's injuries, as well as his age, they upgraded it to a level 5 felony, battery of causing serious injury. So he's facing 6 years in prison, $10,000 in fine.
Wait, you can be upgraded to a felony because of the victim's older age?
Yeah, special victim status. Yeah, for sure.
Really?
So like the elderly, law enforcement, most states will have special victims, like attachments to crimes that can upgrade it for sure. But yeah, he's facing 6 years. So apparently this has all been painted that Sanchez from start to finish was the aggressor, and that the 69-year-old, this was all in self-defense.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say anything's justified because it's not, but something happened. Like the guy just wasn't walking out. I seriously doubt the guy was just walking down the street and Mark Sanchez just beats his ass.
Yeah. Well, so apparently the driver told police that Sanchez forced his way into the box truck and ordered him to move his vehicle, claiming to have spoken to the hotel manager. Confused, the driver, who had taken out his hearing aids due to the noise of the truck, leaned closer to try to hear Sanchez and reported that his breath smelled of alcohol and he was slurring his words, according to the affidavit. And then Sanchez allegedly blocked the driver from calling a supervisor before the fight broke out in the alley. Witness reported seeing the pair circling each other and thinking they were friends before realizing that they were filming each other on their cell phones. That's another part. Like, dude, what is that, bro?
That's how people do things.
I'm going to record you.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, Jesus, man. At some point, Sanchez allegedly body slammed the truck driver into a wall and then threw him to the ground. At which point the driver said he pepper sprayed the 6'2", 230-pound athlete. When Sanchez continued approaching, the driver said he pulled out his knife and stabbed the former QB several times in the chest. Good gosh. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's such a wild story.
I mean, bro, he's lucky that he's alive.
Yeah.
For real. Maybe he's unlucky that he's alive because it's probably going to ruin his life.
Yeah. Man, it's just so crazy.
It's pretty
man.
crazy to you're 6'2", 230 pound, 30 something year old man with a 70-year-old dude.
Bro,
That's up. This guy's a little guy.
it's so crazy, bro. That's
Yeah.
so crazy. Yeah.
Maybe he did instigate the whole thing because he was just fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Again, I mean, that's just the affidavit.
I've just
That
not
doesn't
seen
mean-
too many situations where the one person was completely innocent in terms of like two dudes fighting each other.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, there could be some douchebaggery going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I played for the Jets, bro. Like, you don't move your fucking truck. Like, all right,
Probably.
easy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. Chat, what do you guys got on this, man? It's such a wild story just coming out of left field. Playing for Jets isn't a flex.
No, it's not. Yeah. No. He's still mad about playing for the Jets. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's got trauma. He got triggered. He probably got triggered because the guy said, "Weren't you that guy from the Jets?"
Yeah, so
Oh man.
yeah. Man, alcohol is so bad, dude. What's your take on that? Let me ask you this, right? Because we talk about like big pharma, right? Being able to advertise direct to consumers. What's your take on how socially acceptable, I guess, alcohol is?
You know,
like, I'm not about to get on my high horse and be like, "Oh,
no."
drink,
Listen,
right?
I think it's a part of most people's lives
Yeah.
in some shape or capacity, and you know, and I think there's degrees to it. It's just like anything, right? Like everybody has sex, and then there's people that get, you know, way down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
You know what
Velcro
I'm saying?
and latex,
And I think
shit.
that's in anything. I think that's with alcohol. I think it's with drugs. I think it's with any sort of vice or anything that we do. And, you know, certain people just shouldn't drink, not even a little bit, because once they start, they go all the way and it causes problems. And, you know, one of the things that I had to do was I had to be smarter about how I drink and who I'm around when I drink. Because, dude, it was just too big of a part of my life. And I just wasn't, I didn't like who I was when I drank. And, you know, now I'll still drink a little bit. Like I'll have, a beer or two or whatever, right? But nothing, I don't know. I think some people just lack the self-control, the discipline to be able to like be aware.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's real, man. Yeah. Well, prayers to this 70-year-old
Josh
man.
says the brown stuff is bad. I tend to agree with that, bro. Like if it's beer or even clear alcohol, I'm all right. You give me that whiskey,
See, it's funny.
we're gonna have a good time and then problems. Yeah, that's how it goes.
See,
Good time, problems.
It's weird because I'm the
Yeah.
opposite.
Best time
bro.
ever. What the just happened?
Yeah, I'm the opposite, bro. I'm cool with whiskey.
Yeah.
You give me some tequila, I'm getting butt ass naked.
Yeah,
There's no doubt.
Yeah, but that ain't hurt nobody. That's just good. That's just good old fashioned fun.
Hurt my confidence.
Yeah,
That's fine.
hurt some eyes. Amy says you hurt some eyes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, Amy. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, hardy, hard. Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, prayers to the old man, bro. I like I said, it was just such a weird story and situation that came out. We had to dive into it, talk about it. Guys, let us know down in the comments what you guys think.
I mean, look, let's remove the professional athlete status.
Okay.
Let's remove the fame.
Okay.
Let's remove everything from it. A young man allegedly attacked an old man
It's wrong.
when he was wasted.
Mm-hmm.
The old man defended himself, and that seems to be what happened here.
Mm-hmm.
If that were any situation, however that would be treated in the court, it should be treated that way.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Not taking fame into
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It doesn't matter who did it.
Well, that's what's happening with Diddy right now. You saw they sentenced him to like 4 years in prison or something like that, I believe. They're appealing the sentencing, but they're trying to, because he's Diddy, he's worried about, shit in prison. Bro, everybody worries about
Well,
shit
you
in
should have
prison.
you should have thought about that.
That's what I'm like that is that not a normal fear for
If
everybody?
I was going, I'd probably be like, all right, what the f is this going to be?
Yeah.
This is going to be weird. I'm going to have to start like getting my cardio up so I can fight back.
Yeah, where my Peckerwoods at?
Yeah, right. Shit, bro. I figure out, who's who and where I got to be.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You want your cornbread?
Yeah. No, I want mine, bitch. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this. Like, I probably would get killed in prison
Yeah.
because I can't bend like that. I don't
Yeah.
have the ability to do it.
Mm-mm.
Like if some dude came up and said, "Hey, I'm taking your fucking cornbread," I'm going to be like, "The fuck you are," and I don't give a fuck who you are. And I don't care how many tattoos you got on your face.
That's right.
It's my cornbread, bitch. And then I'll be dead.
It'd be on popping.
But like, at least I die knowing I couldn't bend over for these people.
That's right. Because
it's just not.
Bro, you bend over in prison, you're bending over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm sure people will hear that and be like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to do it. Like, I have this like weird thing about me. Like, I don't know what you call. Yeah.
I don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
No.
Anything. Like any bullying or any of that shit, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
It's actually caused some legitimate problems in my life. Like when I got stabbed.
Yeah. You should have just, you could have just let go. Yeah. 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 No, I understand that, bro. I understand that for sure. But yeah, prayers to the old man. Keep updated, guys. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, our third and final headline. We got a new segment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, new segment. But guys, for headline 3, we got a brand new segment. AI or nah?
No.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Yeah. So I got a bunch of videos here, and then you have to determine whether or not they are AI or nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I gotta say no?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you do. Actually,
I don't normally say that.
We're getting cultured today, guys. Yeah. All right, so let's pop things off. I think nice and easy. India. Let's check this out. Is this an AI video?
No, that's real.
What makes you say this is real?
Because that looks like some shit Indians would do. Does that not?
That's right.
Do you think that's real?
I've been on one.
All right. See? That's real.
It is real.
All right.
It is real. 1-0.
That's right. 1-0, buddy.
1-0.
I get to call my call a friend is Zishan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get to call a friend. What's the other one?
No, I'm just going to call him for all of them.
Okay. Well, they're all Indians. So.
See, I know how to draft a team, bitch. That's right. Zishan, my number 1 pick.
All right. So yeah. All right. So you're 1-0. All right. Let's check this next one out. Here's this clip.
That's real. That's what they do. That's what those ostriches do. That's real.
Okay, so you're saying real?
Yeah.
Chat, are you guys saying real? It's real. It's a real video.
2-0, bitch. Hey, I'm undefeated at the Bellagio.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
I took the Bellagio, bro. Undefeated.
Nobody can say that.
Nobody could say that.
Nobody can say that. You have not lost against the Bellagio.
No.
It's real.
I own their asses.
That's right. That's right.
Just ask Dana.
You're banned. All right. Here's another one. You ever tried skateboarding?
I mean, when I was like in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like
1?
Huh?
Oh no, you okay? Never mind. Bad math. I'm like, what the fuck were you?
No, motherfucker. I'm older than that. You.
No, bro, it was a compliment.
First of all, when I was a kid, they had banana boards, the little skinny ones. You know what a banana board is?
Mm-mm.
So it's not like the big skate. I was around when they went from banana boards to like big skateboards.
Huh?
You know banana boards? Yeah, people still ride them.
I don't think I've ever seen a banana board.
You're gonna get hungry when you see it.
So it's a banana skateboard?
It's a skinny skateboard, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen these.
So my cousins all skated.
Okay.
All right, but they were all skinny. And Sal and I were fat. So the skateboarding thing just didn't work for us.
It's not for us.
No,
bro.
the skateboarding thing is not a fat man's thing.
It's not, bro.
And I was a fat kid.
I did do some BMX though.
BMX is all right.
Up at the Mills Mall, bro. You remember that skate park up there?
I like BMX.
Yeah, it was cool.
We used to do some jumps.
Mm-hmm. Bunny hops.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had pegs. It was awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to the skate park. Check this out.
Here comes Hawking, building velocity down the drop, straight into the transition. He's off the lip, full inversion. Look at the altitude. Needs to bring it around. Oh, no, too far forward.
Oh, he's down. Get back.
I mean, That's what happened to him. he didn't understand physics, did he?
Right. Bro, these videos are getting crazy, though, man.
Dude, it's part of the agenda, man. The shit's going to get so crazy. We won't know what's real, what's not. I actually think AI is going to cause people to completely unplug from the tech because you're going to have to, because you're not going to know what the fuck is real and what's not at all.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
It's going to be funny because the actual solution to getting our lives back could be the overdevelopment of these kind of things.
Could be their downfall.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
they
real.
went too far. People are like, this, I can't even tell what's real, what's fake. I'm just going to mow my grass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, that's real, bro.
But yeah, that's definitely AI.
Definitely AI. All right, here's another one.
3-0.
We'll block traffic until the tow shows.
Hear that? What the? Car coming fast.
Whoa, whoa! Move! Holy!
Incoming.
It cleared the damn truck.
Unit 19, vehicle just launched.
I mean, that's definitely AI, but that's something I've always wanted to do.
How do you know? How do you know that's AI?
I could just tell.
You could tell.
I mean, it is. You could. I mean, I know that's AI. Look at the trees and shit, bro.
What's wrong with the trees?
That don't look like a real tree.
For sure it does. You have those trees.
You think that looks like a real tree because you grew up in the hood.
That's right.
That's not a real tree.
Yeah.
And the way they talked and the way they moved, it just wasn't right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
The Sora thing on the video.
Yeah, I'm 4-0.
4-0. Okay. All right. Let's do some bowling.
Some bowling.
Shot needs a strike. There it is. He got it. 10 down, and history is made. Martin Luther King Jr. wins the championship. The crowd is.
That was his other dream.
The first one didn't work out too well.
Oh, that's up, bro. Oh, man. Oh, shit, dude.
Bro, they're getting so good. They don't have 5. Like, listen, it is really getting harder because they don't have 5 fingers and shit, you know?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good bowl. Pretty good strike there. All right. Let's check this next one. We got to go check.
5.
It's 5.
We'll keep a score here.
5-0.
I got to write down in my little journal.
5-0. All right, we got to check in on
Andy
a grandma.
Is the GOAT of AI.
That's right.
5-0. Undefeated at Bellagio. Number 1 on the domestic terrorist list.
Wrote the book on mental toughness.
Wrote the book on mental toughness.
That's right.
Generally awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I can keep going.
All right, we got to check on a granny, though. Check this out.
Ready?
Fire it.
Here we go.
Lord have mercy.
She failed. Ha ha.
Ruby, you all right?
Get her up. Get her up. She's laughing.
All right. That's actually pretty tough. But I'm going to say that's AI. Because I used to have one of those T-shirt cannons, and they really don't hit you that hard.
That close, though?
Nah.
Really? I got to watch it again.
Ready?
Fire it.
Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, that's just too much ass.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh,
there.
shit.
Yeah, that's AI, bro.
Yeah.
Now, this me up, but actually, if you look at the dude with the red hat, his leg disappears. That's the only thing that, like, when I watched him, I'm like, okay.
Ready?
Fire it.
Here we go.
Leg gone.
Lord have mercy.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. It came back,
Ruby,
too.
you all right?
Get her up. Get her up.
That's crazy.
It's getting too good, bro.
Well, it looks like they're going to have to redo GTA 6 again.
That's right.
They f***ed up.
Bro.
They waited so long, they got to keep redoing it because technology's too fast
Moving
now.
too quick.
Yeah.
Moving too quick. So that's 6-0. Last one. Let's go to the motherland. Africa went to space.
Well, we already know that's AI.
Bah oui. Là, je vais décoller. Donc, je fais un décollage avec les 2 pilotes.
I don't know, man. That looks like some shit y'all would try.
Bro, wait.
I'm gonna
Y'all is wild, bro.
fuck, bro. I don't know. I think
You need to watch it again?
yeah.
Watch it one more time?
Why do they have black faces on? Did you see
Là,
that?
je vais décoller.
This is AI, bro. This has to be fake.
Donc, je fais un décollage avec les 2 pilotes.
AI.
You're saying AI?
Yeah.
Chat, what are we saying? See what the chat says.
Oh man, we're split. We're split.
The answer is that's real.
No way.
That is a real clip. That is a real clip.
That must have been before slavery. When they were building the whole world.
That's right.
You know, before white people existed.
Oh, man. They took rocket ships. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Bro, this AI shit's wild though, man. It's absolutely wild.
Yeah. We stole that technology actually from
them.
From the 1600s.
And then you destroyed it.
Yes. So we couldn't go back.
That's right. So nobody could go
It was
back.
just to oppress everybody.
Bro, somebody in the comments said that's Wakanda.
Why do they have their faces painted black when they're black?
It's black on black crime.
What is that?
You see the SS on
Now, are they going to get in trouble for blackface?
Probably not. Probably not. No, I mean,
I would have liked to have seen him like grab onto it, and then we should make it AI so it just takes off.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Make that shit go.
Is that real for real?
No, that's a real
What
clip.
is that?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Well, call your cousins, ask them, bro. What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but but you know this though? There is a
Oh, you know what? What country flag is that? Do you guys know?
Mm-mm. I mean, it's one of them. They're all
Israel's probably gonna blow them up. So they're on space travel.
Yeah, no shit. They're gonna say
They got
that's
weapons of
Hamas.
mass destruction.
That's right. They're gonna say that's Hamas with a fucking nuke, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No, but you do know that for like I think it's like $10, bro. There's like a tribe over there, and you can like pay them to make like special videos for you and shit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
I got one coming for you.
Really?
Yeah. It just takes them so long.
Well, now we are going on that safari.
We are.
Yeah, we saw Tarzan at the fight.
Bro, Tarzan is one of my favorite humans.
Bro, me too, bro.
I really like him. He's just a good dude.
He's a great
just a great guy. You know.
Hey, dude, we
Handsome.
walk up to him. Okay, he shows up. We're in this we're in the high roller lounge. Everybody's in there, and by everybody, it's like everybody you would know.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Tarzan in a literally dressed like Crocodile Dundee.
For sure.
No shirt on underneath, like a vest. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "I just got back from Africa.
You got bit by a fucking alligator.
Fucking alligator bit me. Want to see the video?" I'm like,
yes,
"Yeah,
of course."
Or where was he? He's New Zealand or something.
No,
Or Australia.
No, it was Australia.
Yeah. And then he's like, and I'm like, "I want to go on a safari." He's like, "When?"
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, like right now.
I love Tarzan, bro.
Bro,
Awesome.
dude, you know what's crazy is I don't know how the he stays so jacked traveling the way he does. Like that dude is like he's not just jacked, he's big.
He's a
big
specimen.
guy. Yeah.
He's a specimen. It definitely blends in.
Yeah,
with,
bro. He's definitely one of my favorite people. For sure. What? Why are you laughing?
You hear what I said?
No, what do you say?
Okay, I ain't gonna say.
Oh. You know, like those people you meet, bro, he's just always positive.
Mhm.
Always happy.
Oh yeah, no, that's my
Yeah.
guy. That's my guy. Well, yeah, man. AI.
And you got to meet Vince too.
Yeah,
Vince is my buddy forever, dude.
Vince is awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I've met Vince before. We met.
He's been here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
I met him when he came here. Yeah, man. AI, man, it's wild. There's more of these videos.
All right, so
that
I
are
got one.
flooding.
What was it? 7-1.
Yeah,
6-1?
6-1. Yeah.
That's acceptable.
No, I think that's decent odds. Yeah. But yeah, this AI shit, bro, it's getting wild, bro. And I feel like all my timeline is now full of these like AI videos and
know,
shit. They're
man.
doing like another big push on it.
I'm trying to unfollow like a lot of that stuff
Mm-hmm.
because it's super confusing.
We don't know what's real.
Yeah, you don't know what's real either from these influencers, bro. Like everybody's just making shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm to the point now where it's like dude, I like 3-4 years ago, 2 years ago, everybody was like reporting and at least their interpretation of what was actually going on. And now it's just become this like it's slop.
Mm-hmm.
It's slop everywhere. And
But
it's funny because the same people who are trying to resist the machine are now fueling it because they're creating the confusion, and the confusion keeps people from actually being able to see what's happening, which keeps them from solving the problem. So the very people who believe that they're standing against this
Mm-hmm.
are now contributing to the imposition of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I feel like that's the next step that I see these social media companies moving is they'll probably start putting some labels on these videos.
There should be. There should be a label on every single AI commercial.
They have the means to be able to do it,
dude. It has to happen, bro. And if you don't do it, it should be a major FCC violation.
Yeah,
it really should.
Yeah, because you're really truly you're really f***ing up reality.
Well, I think they want to, dude. I really do. And I think the people that could stop it are not aware of how bad it is.
Yeah.
You know,
they think the shit's cool.
Well, I mean, when you talk to people who are in charge of making the laws about this, it's almost like they don't understand what you're trying to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, bro, these are also the same people that don't handle their own social media.
Correct.
They're not tech savvy at all.
I know. And then you show them a video of AI, they're like, no, that's not it. I'm like, yeah.
That actually happened?
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's very dangerous right now.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly, man. Wholeheartedly. Guys, jumping on this convo. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Chat, what do you guys think? Should we put labels on AI videos on social media? Should there be labels on there?
Yeah, Omar says it's the way for the government to hide more shit. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so much distraction, so much confusion, so much shit that you can't filter through. Then you hear some bad shit somebody's doing. You're like, oh, well, it's probably not true.
How do we know? Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Then there's going to be real victims.
Right.
For sure. I saw something too. Like, I think Hollywood just like hired the first AI actress or some shit like that. They're like, how does that even work, bro? The shit's wild, man. It's so wild. I do agree with that. Somebody in the chat said they've been using AI on us peasants. Us peasants just got blessed with it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think that AI has existed for a very long time at a high level that we just weren't aware of. And I believe that it was launched at a strategic time, a coordinated time, to create more disruption and confusion. That's what it appears to me.
Yeah.
You know, that...
Well, objectively, think of it like this, because I mean, like, I think this is important for everybody to think about. Like, you know, and we talk about this offline, but it's like when we see this stuff happening and you feel that there's like an intentional push, right? Like, you kind of feel like you see, like, the first question you should ask yourself is why now? What's the point of this coming out right now?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Why now? And I think if you objectively look at every situation with at least just that baseline amount of skepticism, you do much better. You don't fall into these emotional traps that everybody else does.
Yeah, I don't disagree, bro. But like when you're watching, okay, we just did a whole segment of AI and real videos. And when it's progressed that far, you know, we have a real problem because it's impossible to determine truth. And when you think about what Orwell wrote about in 1984 and, you know, what destabilization and demoralization is really about, it's about confusing people to the point where they just accept anything because they don't have a grasp on what is real and what's not. So they just accept things. And when you get people to accept things, you're culturally molding them to accept anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it removes the perceived control of the individual. Okay. They don't have anything to attach themselves to. There's no real truth. A man could be a woman and a woman could be a man. You know, and when you get people to accept these things and they're confused about what's reality, at some point they give up and they're like, well, you know what? This water tastes good and the grass is green and whatever they say, I guess I'll just take because I don't really know what's going on. And that's a dangerous place. It removes our ability as people to create change or mold outcomes in our own government, which is the whole problem that what's happening now. And there's very rarely something that Barack Obama says that I agree with, very rarely, but he did say this past week. He said the world is suffering from elderly men who refuse to relinquish control and move on to the next phase of their life. I 1000% agree with that.
Yeah. Damn.
We got the oldest, weakest people who hold all the money, making all the decisions for all of us, and they're making those decisions in their benefit for their family. They don't give a fuck about us, bro. They're trying to create as much wealth for themselves and their family. You know, the whole idea, this is something I was thinking about. You know, the whole idea of, and I think, I don't know how relevant this is in other countries, but here in America, where let's say your parents create wealth, right? And then they say, well, the kids got to go out and make it on their own. They're not getting anything. I'm not leaving anything to them. I'm not doing anything. I believe that's actually a cultural psyop. Because why would you want your kids to have to go through all the shit that you've gone through only to end up with a very limited amount of wealth and power at the end of their life, right? Like what these people do and what we do as individuals is completely different.
Yep.
They pass the wealth down and make their family more powerful. And then we're told that if we do that, you know, we're shamed, right? Like, oh, that's a rich kid, or that's, you know, those parents gave that kid everything, or
trust fund kids.
Yeah. But that kid now can take that, if raised properly, and expand it into a whole nother level of wealth and influence and power. And if good people don't seek wealth, influence, and power, it's automatically occupied by bad people. And so we're culturally indoctrinated into this idea that we should not pass anything down to our kids. We should not help our kids. And I think we're one of the only countries that really operates that way. And I don't think that's by accident. It makes sense to me that that's a psyop to keep people oppressed.
And when you combine,
I never really thought about it.
No, I didn't think about it. But when you combine that also too with the attack on money, wealth, success.
Correct.
So the kids that, you know, the parents didn't give them shit, they're not even trying to go get it.
Yeah.
So you combine that with that, right, bro?
Yes.
Fuck,
no,
man.
Well, obviously that's a psyop. Like we've been talking about that for a decade on this show. You know, the idea that you're some sort of bad person for chasing wealth and influence is their ultimate defense.
Yeah.
They don't see it as bad. The people telling you that don't see it as bad. The people teaching that don't see it as bad, but it's bad for you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Bro, that's up. Teach the parents not to give and teach the kids not to receive.
That's right. And I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think the right way to do it is to pass the shit down, but also teach the kids responsibility and humble them by forcing them to do things that maybe you had to do, but maybe not make their whole life dependent on that.
Yeah.
You know?
100%, bro.
I just see that. I started thinking about it, and I'm like, man, you know, when you look at other countries, like, dude, is that a thing in India? Like.
No, you're very right. They do exactly like they will pass it down to their kids. They already tell them in advance, like, do this, do that, but you're going to get this and that. One thing I wanted to add on what you said was this whole idea about kids have to move out.
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Because not only it takes you away from your familial values and how to operate in a family environment, but also, let's say, for example, a woman gets pregnant in a family. If they have moved out like to a different coast, they have no option but to go to the hospital and spend thousands of dollars on their mercy. But if you look up old text, both in American culture and other cultures, the whole village would be nurturing the woman leading up to the day of the delivery, and everybody helps. It's like a big community sort of thing. But here, this idea of, and people take it different ways, people have different opinions about it, but this idea about like you have to move out of your hometown and go live on your own is just advertised just as like alcohol. Like you have to do it. If you don't do
Otherwise,
it, you're not cool.
Correct.
So it leads, and everything's so layered up. If you add everything together, that's why people feel so alone, because they're so far away from their people.
Yeah, that's a great point, bro. Yeah, that's another great point. That forcing kids to move out when they're 18,
Why?
when they have no skill, no resources, no connection, just to, you got to go through what I went through. Like, bro, that's some up shit.
Combine
Won't
that
they
with
do
what
better won't they do better if you, with your 40 years of experience, will
Taught them.
tell them,
Yes.
like, hey, do this. What happened throughout your day? Tell me, and I will guide you, and they'll do better.
Yeah, well, that requires taking them off the video games. And that requires active parenting, which a lot of people just aren't willing to do.
That's real, bro.
But that's a great point, bro. I'm glad
that's
you brought
real.
that up.
That's real.
So, yeah, man, when I look at it and I start thinking about it, it's... I totally understand the value. I'm glad that I had to do that, but how many got pushed out and then failed? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah. That's deep convo, bro.
Yeah. I just think I think you should be proud of, if you did start on your own, but I also think that I don't shame people that were in a position to receive, because I actually think those people come from very strong families.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my friends, I have a number of good friends who grew up in wealthy families with business, and they're tremendous business operators. And people don't give them the credit for what they are, because they didn't start at zero.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, they're actually better than you because they were taught all this shit, and they were given resources. Yes, but if you took away their resources, they would still crush you because they. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't see that the way I used to see it. You know?
Yeah, that's deep, bro. That's deep. I don't know. I know for me, like,
I think there's a balance of it.
Yeah, no,
right?
for
You
sure.
don't want to spoil them to
For
where they
sure.
don't work, but
Yep.
you don't want to leave them high and dry.
Yeah.
And I think also there's a level of maturity and responsibility that has to be achieved before you ever give them access to you see what happens when these kids get some sort of money passed down to them when they're 20 or 25.
Yeah.
They go crazy, right? But
and if they don't have the right values, bro, like that's something like I struggle with my kids, because like, bro, I didn't have shit.
Yeah.
And like growing up, I was told no because we literally could not do it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, I don't want to tell my kids no to shit. I know I have to, though.
You do.
On certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure they so there's still lessons there for sure, bro. It's a tough battle, but I think to your point, bro, it takes active parenting. Like it takes work. That's not, and you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just give them the tablet or turn on Netflix. Like it takes actual work, bro.
I also don't think I think people need to stop shaming people for what they can't control. You can't, like a lot of people see these people who are wealthy and were I wouldn't say given things, but given opportunities because of what their parents were or resources, and they're shamed.
The cards that they got dealt.
Yeah, that's the cards they dealt. And bro, just like you, maybe you weren't dealt those cards. There's challenges to that, right? Like you don't have the resources, but there's benefits to it too. When you get to where you're going, you get to say, I did that. People like that never really get to say, I did that. So there's trade-offs for those things.
They're always living in shadows.
And dude, my wealthy friends, that's where they struggle. They struggle with the idea of like, well, I'll never really know what I could do because I was here when I started. And so I really think it's important for everybody to understand that like people can't help where the fuck they were. Like even if they were born with $1 trillion, can't help that.
It's not their fault.
And there's drawbacks to that too. You know what I'm saying? Really, what I'm saying is like, bro, we got to think in real terms, man. Like we need good people in positions of wealth and power. And these people preach one thing to us and then do another. They tell us that we're entitled or we were born with the silver spoon or, this or that or this, and let your kids start from zero and teach them this and that and this and kick them out at 18. But they don't do that. No. You know what I'm saying? Their kid turns 18. They got their own house, their own shit.
And our tax dollars paid for it.
Well, you get what I'm saying.
100%, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting conversation, man. Guys, jump in on the conversation. Let us know what you guys think. With that being said, let's get to our final segment of the show as always, guys. We have thumbs up or dumbest. That's where I bring a headline in, we talk about it, we vote on it, and it gets one of those two options. And I think actually it's kind of great on the same topic, entrepreneurship, young people winning. Let's go to Georgia, the state of Georgia, for this 18-year-old who founded a gourmet hot dog brand, who now owns 2 restaurants and a new food truck. Let's check this out.
I am the youngest business owner in Georgia. When I brought my business idea to my family, they was like, why a hot dog cart? My name is Mason Wright. I am 15 years old and I own a hot dog restaurant. Hello, how can I help you? I like collecting comics, and I got to thinking, what if I did a superhero-themed hot dog cart? I got the supplies, and after doing a few bar mitzvahs, it was really paying off. Hot dogs is America's food. People do underestimate kids and teens. They teach us at a very young age that we can do anything, but then when we start doing the thing, they appear little shops. We can do it. It is possible. When you come to Mason Superdogs, when you leave a superhero. And in the foreseeable future, I'm gonna have to pay taxes. No one warned me about that.
Yeah.
It's very difficult math.
Welcome.
That's right. That's right. Well, you heard what happened. You know, when he started getting real success, he did a couple of bar mitzvahs.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Was that a terrible joke again?
I thought that was no. The chat liked it. The chat got it. Yeah.
All right. They're going to laugh at most of the shit you say. Here's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm. So, real quick, started at 15, 18 now. So we went, from just starting on a little cart. He has 2 restaurants and a food truck in 3 years.
You got any pictures of the restaurants?
I'm sure I can find them for you. I do have his IG.
I think I follow this dude. I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, let me see real quick. Yeah, his name's Mason.
Mason Superdogs.
That's right.
America's food. Seems like a nice guy.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's like a dog garden. It's a beer garden. So, yeah, that's cool, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is what America's about, bro. Chasing your dreams, building stuff, creating stuff that didn't exist, making people happy, giving them, a good product. The one thing I'll tell you, Mason, is that make sure your product keeps improving. Keep getting better and better and better. But yeah, man, this is what it's about, dude.
I love what he said about he's like, it's funny when you're a little kid.
He must be listening to my show.
Bro, it was almost verbatim.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They tell you could be anything. They encourage you. They say, oh, you could be president.
And then when you start trying to do it.
When you start trying to do it, they don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said they get a little shocked.
Yeah. Well, he's being polite. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That seems like a really, really good young man.
Yeah.
And kudos to him for starting early and getting it going and following, what he wants.
Staying with it, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
I think it's super awesome, dude. And I would love to see more of this.
Yeah.
This is the backbone of the United States. So this is definitely thumbs up.
Yeah. I kind of want a hot dog now.
I bet you do.
I want a glizzy.
You want a gourmet glizzy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
God damn it. Foot long. God damn it. Okay. All right. Oh, man. All right. Yes. Thumbs up. For Mason.
Thumbs up.
Mason.
For Mason and his super dogs.
Yeah. I don't know if
where is he?
He's in Georgia.
Where at in Georgia? I know, but it doesn't say what town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Willoughby Way.
I think
what city is that?
That's the second location. Let's see.
Stonecrest.
Atlanta, Beltline.
All right, Atlanta.
Andy
Atlanta
Caters.
area. So if you are in the Atlanta, we don't do ads here, by the way.
Yes, right.
But if we did, we would certainly do one for Mason Superdogs in Atlanta.
That's pretty cool.
Go check out Mason Superdogs in Atlanta. Get yourself a gourmet glizzy.
Bro, look at this glizzy right here, bro. You got pepperonis on that bitch.
That shit looks good.
That's
got that ballpark nacho cheese on it.
Bro.
I don't care who you are, you like that shit. Ain't even cheese. We don't even know what the fuck it is. Just put it on shit. For real. You guys know what I'm saying? That ain't real cheese. We don't care, though. That's American.
Damn.
Yeah, give me some. What do you want, the blue or the yellow? What's that movie, DJ? He don't know.
No, I missed it. What is it?
Put it up in the chat. I bet they know.
What movie was that, guys?
They know.
National Lampoon?
National Lampoon Vegas Vacation.
That's right. Yeah, I've never seen that.
I know, because otherwise you would get the joke.
Yeah, never seen that. Yeah. All right. Well, shout out to Mason, man.
Yeah, man. Get yourself a Mason Superdog, bro. If you're not having a Mason Superdog and a Form Energy, what the fuck you doing?
That's right.
We need to send Mason some Form Energies to sell in a Superdog store.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be sick.
Who's got it?
I'll reach out to him.
All right.
Yeah. Well, guys, Andy, That's all I have.
All right. Mason Supersdog, MVP of the show.
I like it.
I come in second, 6-1. You come in last.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. I'll take
Michael
it.
coming in with the good commentary. Zishan. Good team effort today, guys.
As always.
Proud of you guys. All right, guys. Well, that is the show. We will see you later in the week. Let's go kick some ass and don't be a hoe.
Share the show.